Hello Taurus, and welcome to my channel Green Lion Goddess Tarot. This is your monthly reading for April, which means we are moving from Aries season into Taurus season. So happy birthday to all you beautiful Taurians who are having a birthday in April. For you lovely May Taurians, we're going to be looking at your birthday in the May reading. But I had this sense when I was tuning in, I had this strange sensation. We have the High Priestess coming in, intuition and sacred knowledge. It's kind of interesting because I had this strange sensation that everything started spinning and it was like I was looking through a kaleidoscope. And then it sort of stopped and settled and it's like, oh, okay, everything's looking very different now. And so, when we hit your season, we pretty much go straight into a Mercury retrograde because Mercury's in your sign and it's like you're going to have that for a couple of weeks, 3 weeks or so. And that's what I feel like. It's kind of like we go into this kind of kaleidoscopic image of like, okay, everything's shifting and changing and potentially, but when that kind of perception of how things change lands, it's going to look very differently. So with the High Priestess here, trust your intuition. This can be actually a very lucky time for you with the High Priestess coming in. This can be things being revealed to you and shown to you. This can be secrets being revealed. But I feel mostly this is kind of like the High Priestess is a little bit like having, somebody on your side out there in the realm, the spirit realm, somebody on your side. So that's a really nice energy. I want to say fairy godmother, but it also just feels a little bit too fairy tale-ish to say that word, but it still feels like there's an energy supporting you. So it's hard to describe it. But it feels really positive. So this is a good start to your birthday season, I would say. The sun is shining in your sign. Let's see what's shifting and changing for you. Cup Ace Water. Interesting. We're diving deep into our emotions here, the watery realms of intuition, emotions, sacred knowledge, but you're potentially going to be feeling very, very differently. This is the birth of the start of a new emotional cycle. So, feeling differently, love, healing, peace, joy, happiness, anything can come in with this Ace of Cups. And look at how happy that little cat is smiling, looking down on it. So I feel like there's a part of your soul kind of talking to you and showing you this kind of really happy with this new cycle, emotional cycle, these new feelings that are coming in. So yes, it could feel almost like little blessings I'm kind of getting for you. Blessings in love, blessings for your heart. It's very beautiful. It's making me smile, Taurus. I'm so happy that this energy is coming in for you. It really is lovely. So beautiful. Okay, so Taurus, this reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all 3 of your placements if you know where they are because it gives you a fuller picture, more holistic view of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Taurus. Just take what feels right, leave the rest, trust your intuition. It's going to be super strong here. You might actually, with the High Priestess coming in, you might have some really amazing intuitive gifts opening up or having those real psychic moments or little interesting synchronicities. It's just like, it feels like things are kind of flowing and suddenly you run into the right person at the right time or, something happens and it's just kind of like, this just feels like it's in the right flow. It feels right for some reason. So trust your intuition. Your intuition's going to be really strong by your side, quite literally when you're making choices or where you're stepping into these new feelings, this new cycle of feeling, which is very nice. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading. The link for that will be in the description box below. You can buy the extended reading individually, or you might like to check out the beautiful Patreon community that we are building at this moment in time. And through that membership, you can have access to all 12 signs, the extended readings, so you can watch your sun, moon, or rising, or you could cross-watch for somebody else. And there's a whole heap of other extra content in there as well that you might like to check out, Taurus. So love to have beautiful Taurian energy in there. Oh, the Ace of Pentacles. Look at all this new energy. So the link for all those things, the extendeds and the Patreon, is in the description box below. 2 aces. Wow. And the High Priestess, lucky. Lucky new starts, lucky new beginnings. Crossed by the Page of Cups. Oh, nervously opening your heart to this. The Moon. Okay, interesting. So again, your intuition is coming in with the Moon. Let's see. We'll pull the rest of the cards. The Hermit. I mean, it might not necessarily be clear yet, but we'll see. Look at all this water coming in. The King of Ace of Swords, well, okay, it is clear. 3 aces. You've got the Ace of Swords coming in here for you. 3 aces. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups. Wow. Look at this. This is a winning hand so far already, Taurus. The 4 of Pentacles. What are you holding on to for fear of letting go? And getting down to work, getting down to business. So, you know, that Mercury retrograde is going to make you do some work. Boom, but very powerful. We are still in, like, we start the month off in Aries season, and there is a big choice here. Boom. Okay. Wow. Gosh. Okay. New exciting doors and opportunities opening for you here, Taurus, which is fantastic. I love how, you know, we've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords coming in pretty clear, which is clarity and new feelings. But this Ace of Pentacles, which is the main situation, is the Ace of Earth. It's something that wants to ground down into reality. It's something that you want to potentially start and nurture. Or is starting and in your material realm. So this could be a new cycle around money, around work, around your home, around your health. And in terms of, you know, because we've got the cup ace as well, this could be new feelings that are grounding down into a reality. So this can be a new relationship as well, or new cycles within relationships. It is crossed by the Page of Cups here. This little Page of Cups is going, surprise, there's a fish in that cup that's starting up, and there's something surprising about it, or about this opportunity or this opening or this person or this thing that you're opening up to, this new cycle. It's like, oh, okay, I wasn't expecting that. So it's almost like you want to close your heart straight away or something, because it's like, not in a bad way, but it's like, oh, I just need to get used to this. What is this little surprise? So it's kind of like I want this new thing, but I don't want any surprises to come in with it. And this Page of Cups is where you're kind of nervously and tentatively opening your heart. So you're getting messages from your heart here. And so you are crowned by the Ace of Cups, which is love. You're crowned by love. You're crowned by your heart here, wanting to connect to you intuitively. And so it's a matter of like, do I trust that energy? Do I trust that message that I'm getting? So in your conscious mind, you've got the moon, which is where things can be unclear, where things can be clouded. But there's also underlying things that are coming up. These could be underlying feelings or underlying, you're just starting to see things that were there perhaps under the surface all along. And that's what the High Priestess, she reveals things to you. So yeah, like I said, this could be feelings coming up, or just clarity around a situation, or it could be understanding your own desires and instincts and what's going on deep inside of you, you know. But I feel like there's this sort of like this deep undercurrent of messages that are coming up, and you like kind of listening to them here with the moon. So it's very interesting. I feel like there was something else I wanted to say about the moon. The moon can represent your home as well. So there's potentially been something that's kind of pretty unclear within a situation. So, but either way, there's these kind of feelings that you're potentially like, I'm not sure about what's going on here. Those feelings are just going to intensify. I can tell you that, you know, looking at that King of Cups in the near future. But we have at the base the Hermit card. So this is a little bit of like going deep within. This is what's happening deep inside of you. So the moon's more what's in your conscious mind, wanting to find clarity. And also, you know, getting those intuitive messages. But the Hermit is going, okay, if you can't if it feels like, okay, I'm feeling differently, or I've got this intuitive feeling and it's coming up, but I just need to kind of go really deep in and listen to the wisdom of my body, the messages of my body, listen to those have a big deep think about it with the Hermit energy. This is wisdom. Trusting your own wisdom and sacred knowledge with what's coming up for you here. So we have in the recent past the 8 of Wands. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of weird because the 8 of Wands, the Ace of Swords, it's all clarity. The moon is something that's not clear. The 8 of Swords is something's not clear or can't be seen. And so it's kind of like this weird, like that's what the Hermit's trying to work out here. What's real and what's not kind of thing. It feels real. I can see it and feel it perhaps, but then there's something that I can't see. It's like it might feel kind of intangible, if you know what I mean. Like sometimes when you have feelings, these new feelings, it's hard to describe what they are. but they've come up. And yeah, so it's kind of the Eight of Wands is where there's been a shift in the energy in the recent past. Something shifted. And this could have been like a new thing you're focusing on, or it could have been that there was, something, the energy shifted really quickly in some way, shape or form. So perhaps there was some kind of news or direct line of communication that came in that's like, okay, now there's this opportunity in front of me that I'm being asked to open my heart to, and so much is being revealed about it underneath my surface or even externally, and how am I feeling about it. In the near future, we've got the King of Cups. So I would say that this is an intense feeling. Those feelings are going to intensify with this King of Cups energy. This is about, so if this is a new relationship or a new person that's coming in, there's a very, very intense connection with this person. This could be your own feelings, just feeling intensely about this new opportunity that's coming in. For a lot of you, this is like a new opportunity around your home, or a new work opportunity or a new relationship. I'm kind of feeling a lot of that here. New cycles around that. This King of Cups is about taking action on how you're feeling about something, but also feeling like managing your emotions, trying to bring in some kind of emotional stability so that you can take action, which is that these emotions could be coming up. They could be quite overwhelming and intense in both ways. So, but yeah, you are turning up as the Ace of Swords. So this is your mind. You're like, I'm in my head here, but getting the clarity of a situation, some deep feelings that are coming up here. So this is the sword of truth, clarity. This can be a new contract. So with this and the Ace of Pentacles, a new contract around the home or around the work or around a relationship. This can come through with that. This can also be just speaking your truth. Perhaps that's going to be speaking up, speaking your truth. This could be a brilliant new idea. This could be a new form of communication, new way to communicate that's coming in. But either way, it's like you're getting really, really clear inside your mind with a situation that is emerging and coming up and out. Energies around you is the Eight of Swords. So it may be some other people can't see it. It may be like there's kind of got this secretive energy around it. Not necessarily in a bad way, but it's like you're seeing something really clearly. Potentially somebody else can't see it or has limited thinking around it. So, it's interesting. There's limitations potentially around somebody. Yeah, so, I mean, I get with this Eight of Swords, I don't feel like this is you, Taurus. I feel like this is, when some people can't see your potential, or they can't see that something's happening, or they just... they don't believe something. It's just, they can't see it, but it's like they're surrounded by the Eight of Wands, which is clear message, the Ace of Swords, which is a clear and direct message, and this person still can't see it. They've got their blindfold on, and they're just like, I can't see this happening. So it's like somebody's like in the dark, or not believing something, or doesn't trust something. So, it's kind of... it's right there to be seen, this truth, this clarity. So we have, as your hopes and fears, the Four of Pentacles. This is building some strong foundations. It's foundational energy, but it's a little bit of what are you holding on to for fear of letting go. Letting go of a comfort zone. But the Four of Pentacles, interesting. I feel like it's kind of almost like, it's like you can see that this character's holding the pentacle in their hand. It's like, I've got it. I've got this Ace of Pentacles. I can see it. I've got it. So it could be like one of those lightning bolt kind of moments, or feeling like you've actually finally attained, it's in my hands. I can see it. I can feel it. It's real kind of thing. So, and now that I see it, I want to hold on to it, which is kind of interesting. We have as an outcome the Eight of Pentacles and the Emperor. This is work and the boss kind of coming in. So it's bossing up, and, we've got a very strong managerial energy with the Emperor and the King of Cups. Both of them are like bosses, managers, and to do with things that you're working on or your work and work opportunities. So, I mean, this is potentially with the Emperor energy, the Aries energy, some kind of exciting opportunity or powerful opportunity around work, a conversation with somebody at your work, or just something, like I said, you're working on. But you could even be working on about stepping into your power and feeling more in control of a situation that feels a little bit like there's some intangible things. But I feel like there's a potentially a very exciting opportunity with this Ace of Pentacles that's coming in, and the Emperor is power. You're working on or working with somebody who's having a very powerful effect on you at this moment in time. And this might be you working on your own power. So yeah, it's like this deep kind of intense feeling is emerging, and it's coming up out into the tangible world is something you can work with on the material realm that is to do with power and taking control of a situation. So we have, as an overall energy, the Lovers. So again, it feels like there's a very strong connection, maybe soulmate energy here, but this is also a very powerful choice that you're making here. So there's a powerful choice or decision that is being made, whether it's from you or somebody powerful around you. And it's potentially like there's a lot that's coming up with this. It's like this feels good, but there's also like I need to kind of feel into it a little bit more. With all these aces, there's, like I said, this could be one of those things that's like a really great, say, new opportunity with your work or career. But it's like I need to kind of just let it see what comes up from from underneath the surface with this. So it's kind of like there's this process of evolution that comes through with it, to just kind of let it evolve. The picture is still forming with it, is I guess what we're seeing here. So interesting. I am flexible and flowing is your affirmation card. I'm open to the new and changing. Every moment presents a wonderful new opportunity to become more of who I am. And that's what the Emperor is. It's very strong, authentic power. I flow with life easily and effortlessly. So, yeah, it is a little bit of like going with the flow with this, in a kind of intuitive way or a feeling way, and just going, this feels like something really powerful. I just need to kind of go with the flow with it. There may be feelings of like resistance to it, but I think it's kind of more, let's just kind of see what happens kind of thing. So let's see, but it feels exciting. Like it's like, I don't want to get too excited about it yet, which is what that Page of Cups is, because I want to see how it pans out. So we have the Elephant. Wow. Okay. Big steps. Elephants represent abundance, represents, big steps towards something that could be very abundant here, which is really fantastic. It could be a very auspicious time. It could feel very like, it just feels like there's something solid that lands here, something strong, new opportunity. So with the Elephant energy there, I feel like this elephant's moving forward. Sometimes with the elephant, I get like a long past associated with it, but I feel like this elephant is just stepping into the future. So it feels like very, very strongly guided, I would say. Your sacred knowledge, your soul energy is really guiding you here, and it feels deep. It feels like it's like the new is coming in, opening to the new and becoming who you are and working on that. But it's like a big choice to step into it, and you might be feeling very, very differently about the situation, a person, even yourself. So it feels, a deep power, which is interesting, Taurus. Feels kind of exciting, very exciting, but it's one of those things that I don't want to get, like I said, I don't want to get too excited because I'm just going with the flow with it. So I think going with the flow is a very, good energy to have with it. So that's your reading. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, where we're going to see what's coming in. There's something, a very powerful person or someone that has a very powerful effect on your work or what you're working on. There's this Ace of Pentacles that's wanting to come into these new cycles that are coming into existence. So, and it feels intense. So let's see where it's all going. A lot of powerful energies around. So we're going to move into the near future and the future beyond and see where this is flowing. So, and just sense it out. And we'll pull some clarifiers as well, because we do have that moon card. It's kind of this strange thing of like some things are clear and some things aren't, and trying to work with that. So we'll pull some more, like see if there's any other energies around that you need to know about. And we'll ask the best way to work with this energy, because it is very much like you're going to really need to trust your intuition with it. But there's a really positive outcome. So let's work out the best way to work with this energy to get the best results, to be able to go with the flow of this energy. So that's all in the extended reading. Would love it if you come over, Taurus. The link is in the description box below. Usually pin the link to the comments as well. And like I said, you can buy the extended version individually, or you might like to check out the new Patreon community that we are building. And you can have access to all 12 signs, all of the extended readings is what I'm trying to say. And there's so much more content. So the link for that is in the description box below as well. But yeah, this feels exciting for your birthday season. Something really powerful, new opportunities coming in here for you, Taurus. And yeah, it's exciting. So please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. It helps with the growth of the channel, and enjoy your season.